Before we continue with this video, visit my new business venture, carmarshal.com. For your next vehicle purchase, we advertise over 100,000 vehicles nationwide. That's carmarshal.com. The link is in the description.
For over a year, the golf cart Julian Martinez is driving was at the center of an investigation involving the actions of a Miami-Dade police officer. It started May 28, 2016, when someone broke into Martinez's Southwest Miami-Dade nursery overnight and stole thousands of dollars worth of equipment.
This golf cart, lawnmowers, power tools.
Martinez filed this police report with Miami-Dade's Agricultural Patrol, a unit created to combat this type of crime in that part of the county. But before a detective was assigned to the case, Martinez found the cart himself on June 4th.
I'm driving in Florida City. I see my golf cart, and two kids were driving it.
The cart was at the home of a mechanic who told detectives in this recording that Ag Patrol officer Elton Mathis had brought it to him.
Why was he dropping the golf cart off to you?
Just get it painted.
And when Officer Mathis delivered the golf cart to you, did he tell you that he was the owner of the golf cart?
Yes.
That day, the mechanic called Mathis and put Martinez on the phone.
He asked me who I am, and I said, well, I'm the owner of the golf cart, and you have a lot of explaining to do. And he goes, well, if that's your property, just go ahead and take it and leave.
But Martinez says he refused to take his cart back until Internal Affairs arrived. They did, and began investigating how the stolen golf cart wound up with Officer Mathis. Under oath, he told investigators he found it attached to a stop sign around the corner from his house, abandoned, with a sign that said, "Take me," while he was off duty. Speaking on behalf of Mathis, who declined an interview request, Police Union President John Rivera says the officer's story checks out, even if Martinez has questions.
In those rural areas, that's not an uncommon thing.
He's wondering, why would somebody go through the trouble of going into his property, stealing a golf cart, to later dump it on the side of the road?
Kids joyride golf carts all the time.
Last December, the Internal Affairs investigation wrapped up and recommended Officer Mathis be dismissed. In other words, fired, because although off duty when he found the cart, he should have called the police to investigate or conduct an official record check in search of ownership. The union defended Mathis. People say, well, that's his job, to look for the owners of these golf carts.
There are no policies that mandate a police officer that when they find something in the trash, just like you and I, and it says free, that you can't take it. If you use the computer to run information for your personal gain, you could be terminated. So it's sort of a catch-22.
With the help of the union, Mathis appealed the Internal Affairs recommendation and was able to keep his job. Instead of being dismissed, he was suspended without pay for 30 days. Your reaction to this?
He didn't do what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to report it and not take it home.
Over a year after he found his stolen property in the hands of an officer, Martinez says he never heard back from police about the conclusion of the Internal Affairs investigation and learned the results from us. Do you think justice was done?
Not at all. I completely lost all their trust in the police department.
During the course of the Internal Affairs investigation, we contacted the state attorney's office, who told us they didn't have sufficient evidence to charge this officer with a crime. Mathis has since completed his suspension and is back on the force. Miriam Asihi, NBC6 News.
Police officer suspended after being found with stolen golf cart. What started as a break-in at his Southwest Miami-Dade County nursery became a year-long saga for Julian Martinez. On May 16, 2016, someone broke into J-Mart nursery and stole thousands of dollars worth of equipment. This golf cart, lawn mowers, power tools, Martinez listed the missing items. He filed a police report with Miami-Dade's Agricultural Patrol, a unit created to combat this type of crime in his area of the county. But before a detective could be assigned to the case, Martinez found the cart on June 4 just blocks from his home. "I saw my golf cart and two kids were driving it," Martinez said. He followed the cart to the home of a mechanic who told detectives in a recording that AG Patrol Officer Elton Mathis had brought it to him. Internal Affairs detective: "Why was he dropping the golf cart off?" Mechanic: "To get it painted." Internal Affairs detective: "And when Officer Mathis delivered the golf cart to you, did he tell you that he was the owner of the golf cart?" Mechanic: "Yes. The day Martinez found the golf cart, the mechanic called Mathis and put Martinez on the phone. He asks me who I am and I said, well, I'm the owner of the golf cart and you have a lot of explaining to do, and he goes, well, if that's your property then go ahead and take it and leave, Martinez recalled. Martinez says he refused to take his cart back until Internal Affairs arrived. When they did, they began investigating how the stolen golf cart wound up with Officer Mathis. Under oath, Mathis told investigators he found it attached to a stop sign around the corner from my house abandoned. He told them there was a sign that they'd take me on it. He said he was off duty at the time in those rural areas. That's not an uncommon thing, said John Rivera, president of the Miami-Dade Police Benevolent Association, on behalf of Mathis, who declined to be interviewed. Rivera says Mathis' version checks out even if Martinez has questions about it. When asked why somebody would go through the trouble of stealing a golf cart and then dumping it on a road, Rivera said it could have been kids out for a ride. Kids joyride golf carts all the time, Rivera said. Last December, the Internal Affairs investigation wrapped up and recommended Officer Mathis be dismissed from his job as a Miami-Dade police officer. According to documents with findings of the investigation, Mathis admitted that he took possession of the golf cart and took it home for his personal use. It went on to say that although off-duty, Officer Mathis should have called the police to investigate or conduct an official record check of the serial number or area canvas in search of ownership. There are no policies that mandate a police officer that when they find something in the trash just like you and I and it says free, that you can't take it, Rivera said in Mathis' defense. And he said he understood why Mathis didn't use a work computer to search for the vehicle's owner. If you use the computer to run information for your personal gain, you could be terminated, Rivera explained. So, it's sort of a catch-22. With the help of the union, Mathis appealed the Internal Affairs recommendation that he be dismissed. He was able to keep his job. Instead, he was suspended for 30 days without pay. The Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office said there was not sufficient evidence to charge the officer with a crime. Mathis has completed his suspension and remains on the department. Martinez said he never heard from detectives about the outcome of the investigation and the discipline for Mathis. He didn't do what he was supposed to do, Martinez said. He was supposed to report it and not take it home. When asked if he was satisfied with the outcome, Martinez shook his head. No, not at all, he said. I completely lost all the trust in the police department.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts. 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just I'm just letting you guys know it's that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers. It's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know what, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself, 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, now we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that dream of everybody giving $1, that old video, that's not working. They're not. They're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now. Where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran in, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran in no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it. But it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know the $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.